Morgan Spurlock takes on his greatest stunt yet, directing a documentary about the biggest boy band in the world. Could trying to please One Direction's rabid teenage fans give him even worse heart trouble? So how did this project come to you?
I got called by the studio. Sony Pictures called me and asked if I'd heard of this band, if I'd be interested in coming to meet with them about making a movie. I got called 3 years ago by Paramount to come meet with them about making the Justin Bieber film. And at that time I was doing Greatest Movie Ever Sold and was basically cold calling brands all day long. And I was like, there's no way I can do another movie right now. This is like all I can focus on. And then last January, while we were finishing both Comic-Con and Mansom, I got a phone call again from Paramount saying, do you want to come talk about this Katy Perry movie? And I was like, there's no way I can add a third movie to this, absolutely not. So then when Sony calls about One Direction, like, you ever heard of this, guys? It's like, yes, I have, and yes, I will. Yes, I will come. I will come meet with you right now.
I want to backtrack for a minute because when I think of Morgan Spurlock, you're not the first person that comes to mind when I think I need to make a glowing documentary about Justin Bieber or Katy Perry. Who are we going to get to do this? Let's get Morgan Spurlock or Michael Moore. Let's see who's available here.
Which one of them is going to come do this?
So what is it about your work that you had done before that you think that made them interested?
I think that all my films, from Super Size Me to Where in the World is Osama Bin Laden to Freakonomics to Greatest Movie, Comic-Con, what we do in those films is we will take either a serious issue and break it down and make it accessible to as large an audience as we possibly can. I mean, I think that's what my films do really well is they're accessible and they reach. And the one thing that I've always tried to do, and I think the films do, is reach beyond a typical doc audience. So instead of just the things like a typical doc audience would go see, we've caught into the mainstream of a typical movie-going audience.